The other trouble we got with this horse, big time, is him getting it to move off when he's got a load behind him on his own. And you can say to me, well, he's pulled a cart, I don't care. What I'm telling you, when he's got a shoulder full, he don't want it. His answer's quick to stand still, do what you like, but I ain't moving. Yeah? So what we're doing is trying to teach him to pull away, yeah, from the stand, right? So we've got this biggish cart on him. As you look, turn around and see the cart. There our weight, nothing more than he can pull, because the Dale's pony we've got in the yard right now, pull it anywhere up the mountains, you know what I mean? Whoop. Then walk on. Just walk. Just walk, my darling child. Just walk. Good boy. So obviously this horse has been led off. We never go to their heads. See, in your job it's a different job. You're at their heads all the time when you're working them. But in our job we're up on the seat, so we never go to their head. You know, even horses that we break, if you look at them two Boulonnais or any Shires that are snagging timber, or smaller ponies that are snagging, we, you know, or chain arrows or whatever, we never go up to their heads. We try and do it all off the voice. Well, this fella's just started listening to me, but even now, see, he wants to get on. I'm letting him hold this downhill, having it all on his arse, yeah. No brakes, right? Oh, baby, steady, steady, my baby, steady, my baby. And what he done, see, in my opinion, this horse should do what a lot of horses, not a lot of horses, but a percentage of horses will do. You put them upside mum or dad. When I say mum or dad, a horse knows his job. They just go along for the ride. They've never had to do it much themselves, you know. So like what I find with him, steady, my baby, just walk now. He's just listening to me now, you can hear his feet. Steady, my boy, just walk then, darling. Just walk. Steady, my boy, just walk, my darling, just walk. As soon as he answers me, I'll give him his mouth back, yeah? I don't try and hang on to his mouth. And don't forget, he's just had metal up his arse, and we are not a mile from our home. This cottage here is exactly a mile we're coming up to from where we live, right? So we ain't gone round and knackered him out. He ain't sweating and steaming. We ain't done that and then said, oh, look what he can do. We've come out with him as fresh as a bean, and he's got plenty of grub in him. Don't worry about that, plenty of protein. The aleage we're serving at the moment is around 12.5%, 13% some bells. protein, and then he gets his short grub on top of that. I see the old boy's just going off this bit of sweet now. Come round, my darling child. Steady, my boy. Come round. That's my leg. Good boy. Oh, my child. Oh, my baby boy. Oh, my baby. What I'm going to do, I don't know if you've ever had the dentist look at this horse. I'm going to phone you tonight and find out, because on Friday we've got the dentist coming. Well, he'll have a look at him while he's here. He'll have a look in his mouth. If he wants anything doing, he'll do it. And he won't if he don't. We don't use a dentist, we use a vet. We use a vet that there's a way works with the British team when they go abroad. Just like show jumping, whatever. So, steady baby child. Now look at the slobber in his mouth, can you see? I'll zoom in there, the slobber in mouth, look. You see it there, look? Great slobbering dog. Exactly what we want, which tells me we're not pulling too hard. Well, we're not pulling hard at all, see that? Drop down there on the road. Steady baby, just walk baby. I'm getting him to do what we want him to do. Now, that's where his frustration is. He don't want to do what I want him to do. He don't mind, he'd plough that fucking field. He'd walk up and down with another horse all day. He'd hump, he'd pull, you know, but it's this. Just do as you're told, walk when you're told. Anybody can drive him like at a trot, you know, or a canter. So he's used to, right, go on, trot. Canter, hey, way up there. So we shout at him, ah, get on me, I'll tell you, you do. Like that, right? And then we'll hit the brakes and get him to stop. Whoa. And still, my baby child. Walk. Good boy, steady. Just walk. So we're getting there, mate. How long it'll take, I don't know. How long's a bit of string? You've got a hell of a good horse here. It's my opinion, you know, maybe you don't want to hear it. I don't think he was broke the way perhaps he should have been broke. We've had that discussion. Don't think I'm condemning you for 1 minute, but I would have done him different. Knowing the nature he is, I'd have done him quite a bit different. You know, I'd have had him out on his own and got him bowled on his own. You know, maybe you've done that, I don't know, but what I'm thinking is he'd be better off a lot bolt, walk when you're told. So that's what he's doing, sweet there, chewing on the old bit. But I want him to walk along and chew it. Walk when you're told. So we're getting a few more steps each time. Walk when you're told, that'll do. So you couldn't say the horse is going along happy. That's just bloody stupid. He ain't happy, is he? He's uptight. I want him to go along clip, clop, bump. Yeah, it's all right, mate, that'll do. I want him laid back. I want him so chilled he'll fall asleep. And that's what we're working to do. But he's got to have a lot of confidence in himself to do that. Now, if he won't go, sometimes he'll stop and refuse to move. Now you say to me, well, hit him. I don't want to hit him. I want him to go because I asked him to. So what I've had to do 3 or 4 times is get the motor car and overtake him. He'll walk straight on and follow a motor car. Well, that ain't no bloody good, is it? Because he ain't got the confidence that he can do it himself. Now you say, well, he was all right before the thing. I don't know. All I know is he's one hell of a good horse. Good, powerful animal, and like that. Now I'm going to show you how powerful he is. I asked him, pull on, boy. Pull up when I tell you, get your head straight. Pull, come on. See that? That's the brake, pull on at the front. Oh, yeah. brake full on, disc brakes, off a car on the front. And he's humping into the collar and he'll pull that. So he ain't afraid to work, you know, as far as getting into the collar, like he ain't cold shouldered or nothing like that. Oh, my darling child. Oh, my baby boy, just walk now, a good lad. Yeah, good little boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. If you notice also, I'm keeping my hands dead still. So I'm keeping my hands here on my waist, well, what waist I've got, and letting him walk onto the bit, yeah? So if he wants to walk on, he wants to jig-jog and knock his mouth, that's up to him. I'm not pulling his mouth. And if he comes back for a nice walk, he'll find there's a comfortable position there. Right, I mean, obviously I've got to steer him a bit. So I'm just lifting this hand up a bit, just to get that one to come round, and get him to come over there, away from this gutter. So, steady, my child. Steady, my boy. So, there's one there, look, Milton. So it's not a case of how far you go or anything like that. You could learn. Come round, my baby child. You can learn everything in half a mile. Steady, boy. That's the best turn we've had today. Nothing to do with the turn. I'm talking about the turn, right? And him want to piss off home. So this is where the real judge comes now. Whether I've got his listening to us, whether he'll walk. With his head in a straight line. Can you see now? Now he's walking more like plonk plonk, isn't he? But we won't have done absolute maximum. We've done 2.5 miles time we get home. But it's the lesson he's learning that matters now. But you see now, right, his head's coming straighter. And he's going home. And he knows this is home. Right, because what I do with horse, I'll come down and turn horse around here. Steady, baby. Steady, my child. Ain't doing no good either, me talking to you, because I don't say any words to, you know, you don't know if I'm talking to him or not, see. So, steady, my baby child. You see his head coming straight, and him trying to walk now. In a minute, I'm going to ask Melanie to get down and have a little walk up the road and film him just coming past.